Guess what? We got a conversation for you that I know that you have a lot to say about Mike McCarthy, but they're keeping Mike McCarthy in Dallas. These two teams, Brent, were the biggest, in my book, the biggest letdowns of the year. Not the biggest losing record, not the Carolina Panthers. We're not talking about that. We're talking about two potential teams that should have been way further this season, done way more. Mike McCarthy's staying there right now with the Cowboys, and Nick Sirianni is still there with the Eagles. They have a lot of concerns. Jalen Hurts, where his mental state is Nick Sirianni staying there, and then Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. Even though they had a lot of confusion, didn't make, the leeway for what they should have did, Jerry Jones is keeping Mike McCarthy. I know you don't like the situation, but Jerry Jones made this decision potentially because he couldn't get who he wanted. And I think you made that very clear, Brent, that if he couldn't get what he wanted, he would have to keep him.
He must have called Belichick or Harbaugh or Vrabel or we assume he wanted 3 or 4. He may have just wanted 1. And he made that call and he did not get an affirmative or whatever reason. Jerry didn't get what he wanted. He's stuck with McCarthy. I have 2 great quotes for you. The first is by Kyle Brand from Good Morning Football. He's the one that does the angry runs. Yeah. He's a Bills fan. He screams. I love him, right? He said on Twitter, at Kyle Brand, Cowboys going to give McCarthy another shot. My God, that's some 100% pure grass-fed, organic definition of insanity stuff right there. And then here's my favorite quote of all time by Albert Einstein. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting the same results. 12-5, 3 years in a row, first round playoff loss. Let's bring them back and do it again. Jerry, you've lost your mind. Cowboys fans, I'm sorry. I have no energy to yell and scream into this microphone, Brandon. I can just say, I'm sorry. Have fun watching a season that is going to end in despair and pity and loss at the end of the year, Cowboys fan. Enjoy.
I want to know who I really ultimately, and I've seen some things right now happen. They're trying to get some players right now. And I have one in mind that tomorrow I have a big conversation about, so we're not going to go in that right now. But I will say this. The Cowboys have to make some decisions very quickly, and here's why. Not because of potential winning right now. We're heading into playoff football. Cowboys are at home. Going to the Super Bowl. Cowboys are at home. The offseason starts. Winter conditioning starts. All that's going on. And then you head into the spring. We got a lot of OTAs. A lot to happen. They don't have to make decisions for the sake of their football team right now. They need to make decisions for the sake of their fan base and identity right now, because people are like,
Jerry
okay, we lost, and you came in. Jerry Jones said specifically, we should have won. And every team goes into a playoff game going, we should have won. But the biggest letdown is they did nothing. They made no changes. McCarthy made no changes. The second half was terrible. The first half was miserable. Yeah, they came back a little bit. The defense let up a little bit because they're just letting the clock run down a little bit, letting them drive the ball a little. First down, okay, punt, big letdown. Big letdown, Brent. But tell me this. I know you don't like Mike McCarthy. I know not that you're pissed off because you really don't really give a shit. You like the Bills, but you live in Texas. But how about the Eagles, right? How about the Eagles? Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, he's still there. I guess they're keeping him too.
These topics are exhausting, right? Because we just keep talking about the same stuff. And it's in the media
every day. Brent, look, the reason why we're talking about this is because
I know, but it's exhausting to talk about these guys over and over again, because just like Mr. Einstein said, they keep doing the same stupid stuff over and over again and expect different results. And it's just, it's mind-boggling. Here's the thing I want to say. One last thing about the Cowboys is, Jerry doesn't care what the fans think. And Jerry certainly isn't tearing his roster apart around Mike McCarthy. He's not. See, if you think he goes, I'm going to keep Mike McCarthy and I'm going to get rid of Dak and I'm going to get rid of this guy and that guy and we're going to rebuild around no, that's not what he's doing, Dad. He's keeping the band back together. Literally what Einstein and Brent just said. He's just going to run the same play again and expect different results. With the Eagles, I think, Sirianni took a team that wasn't very good, brought in Jalen Hurts, got him really clicking 2 years ago and very strong through 11 games this year. And then things sort of fell apart. So I don't think it's fair to any human, or especially to Nick Sirianni, to say you're done. I think he gets a chance to redeem himself. I think that's almost obvious. And I think that we'll see he'll have next season to do that. If they start out and they're losing and they have a losing record, he'll probably be gone by the bye week.
Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.